Hi, everyone. I'm Marco Gonzalez. Welcome to On the Couch Live. Today, I'm excited to have my guest, B. Howard. He is a music producer, an incredible recording artist, and my friend. So I am waiting for him to join. Once he does, I will bring him in, and I'm looking forward to more of you joining. I was just on a few minutes ago, but we had some issues with the connection. So I think we have it all squared away now. I'll wait for B to join and I will bring him in. In the meantime, happy Lunar New Year. I know today is the first day. It lasts for 2 weeks. So happy New Year to all of my friends out there. And this year, the 2021 symbol is it's the year of the ox, and the ox signifies movement. So we are all hoping for positive movement going in through this year, of course. And I'm also looking at blue skies, as I mentioned earlier. I think it's great that the rain has passed and we're back to the sunny temperatures that we love so much. I'm letting more of you join in. Yes, absolutely. Somebody mentioned there, can they ask a question? Definitely. That's what IG Live is all about. Ask questions and write comments, and Brandon and I will definitely get to them and answer as we can. So glad you're ending the week with me. It's been quite a busy one, right? So I'm waiting for B. Howard to join. As I mentioned before, I've known him for more than 10 years. And just so great to see all that he does, all the music and just all the collaborations he does. So I'm seeing that it's unable to join, I think because he's live right now on his own Instagram page. So I need to somehow get him to sign off of his page so then I can have him come on to this one. So hopefully he's able to do that, or else we can't go on. Hey, Pat, I see you there. I hope you're doing well. I loved having you on my show. Pat O'Brien was on my show last season, and I've known Pat since I was an intern. Can you believe that? An intern at Access Hollywood back in 1999. Wow. And then I helped with some field producing after that for about 4 years total. I can't believe it's been, 20 years. That's just really insane. Back then, it was Pat O'Brien, Nancy O'Dell, Tony Potts, Sean Robinson. I mean, those were some great times. And we were actually, back then, Access Hollywood we were producing stuff from these trailers. We called it trailers, but they were these mobile areas where the edit machines were and everything. And it was on the NBC lot. So Jay Leno was taped right there for the Tonight Show. So we would see all the people coming in. And a lot of times we were able to snag an interview with one of Jay's guests. And then, they would use that for the evening show. So it was super cool. I mean, just being an intern there, I was going to UCSB at the time. So it was quite a trek. Let me tell you, I used to drive about 3 hours just to get from Santa Barbara to Burbank. I would just work all day as an intern, and you didn't get paid for that, right? And then I would drive back. And I remember back then I had a Jeep Wrangler and stick shift, no air. So it was a trek. So I was so glad after my 6-month internship was over, they hired me. I was like, thank you. And so that was kind of how I started. So I'm very always thankful to everybody there who greeted me with open arms and kind of showed me around. So, okay, let me try grabbing Brandon again. Hold on a second. Okay, let's try this again. While we're waiting for Brandon. So Pat O'Brien's on here and he says, I loved parking in Jay's spot. You so would. I remember you would park in that spot. And I have to say though, when Pat wasn't in Jay's spot, it was really cool seeing which car Jay Leno brought every day. Because I'm a car guy, so every time I would get to work, I would be in the golf carts. You had little golf carts you drove around, and I couldn't wait to see. He would bring like a classic car one day, and the next it would be like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, or he was testing the latest, who knows? I mean, any Bentley. I mean, anything. So it was almost like just a treat going to work to see what Jay was driving that day. So, gosh, I miss those days. It was just such an incredible time. And sometimes during the rehearsal for whichever musical guest it was, we would go in and watch the rehearsal. So I remember back then, it was, I think it was 2002. Gwen Stefani was doing, which song was it? I want to say uh, Ex-Girlfriend, I think it was the song. And she was doing it for Jay. So I watched the rehearsal and it was just, nobody was in there. It was just them. Such a cool moment. And then I saw Gwen in the commissary. Just really cool. She had pink hair at the time. Isn't that crazy? And we saw that coming back when she did Let Me Reintroduce Myself. You saw the pink hair came back, that look, and gosh, all those looks are great. Gwen is just incredible. I'm from Orange County, so I used to go watch No Doubt for like $10 in Anaheim on their shows back in the early '90s. So I guess I'm dating myself, right? I'm not young. Okay, let me try Brandon again. If not, I'm going to bring you in, Roni boys. We're going to talk to you while we wait for Brandon. I'm trying Brandon again, you guys. If not, I don't know. Oh, you are in trouble.
You're dating yourself,
Brandon. I've been talking about myself for about 20 minutes.
you have a lot to talk about yourself. And I was waiting for you for 20 minutes, thinking you're gonna come on my live.
What? It's called On the Couch Live. It's my live.
Yeah, we share the live.
Oh my gosh, you are so funny. You are hilarious. Well, it is so good to see you. It's always good seeing you. Are you kidding?
Good to see you too. You're a very handsome guy.
Ah, you're killing me. You are killing me. Thank you.
Let's get everybody in here. Let's get everybody come into this room.
Everybody get in. Everybody get in. It's a friendly place to be. And oh, it's great to see you. So tell me, how is the day going? I know you're in Arizona. What's the weather like?
The weather is, oh no, it's kind of, it's not brisk. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
A cool breeze overtone.
Yeah.
And it's just a vibe. It's like a cool vibe. It's not
Oh,
too cold, not too hot.
it's perfect.
Weather is perfect, like LA is supposed to be.
Yeah, and right now it actually is blue skies and sunny. So today is the first day of the Lunar New Year, and I know you have fans everywhere, across the globe. And so Happy New Year to all our friends out there. It's the year of the ox. Isn't that
Yeah,
exciting?
ox, happy Chinese New Year as well, but it is definitely like Year of the Ox. I don't even know what the heck that means, but I'm very excited about it. Everybody says there's a lot of good things. You may know more details about it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
the ox, it's a zodiac sign, right? So 2021 is the year of the ox, and the ox signifies movement. Isn't
mm,
that great? So a good place to be in the future for the world. So I think that's really cool.
yeah, especially,
Yeah.
like the fact of the matter is like we have been doing a lot of like rapid movement since, pandemic and everything has been going on. We've
Yeah.
had a lot of new things and going to new areas that haven't been touched on before.
Mhm.
Movement in ourselves, like developing, who you are and things like that, is
Yeah.
definitely the year of movement. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So while we have more people in right now, lots of your fans from all over the world sending hearts and waves and all of that. Let's talk about the project that you and I just finished working on together called We Can Do Better, the single. I am so proud to have worked on it with you and of course Jessica Jarrell and the Roni Boys who are watching right now. Tell me what about the song really inspired you to be a part of it?
Okay. So, so the song is the song, but to go truly to that part, place,
Mhm.
all about the song, from what the message is to the relationship of us,
Yeah.
and how we met, what our plan had been for a while, what we've been talking about. There was a combination
Mhm.
of all of those things, like from, let's see, 2009, no, 2009.
Yeah.
2009, over a decade
I know. Yeah.
of how we met, what our conversation was, what it turned out to be, from not a not a place of, oh, just gonna talk to you and like get answers or whatever,
Hmm.
but of like, let me get to know you. We got to talk to each other. You have a passion for music and writing music, and you have relationships with other members and people, but music, and the conversation was a very deep conversation about life changes and what your goals are,
Right.
press and all that stuff, but who you are as a person. And starting from there, and then over time, over the years, getting different ideas, finding a particular idea, thinking we could work on it, trying to figure out a time.
Hmm.
And during a fast forward, we have the pandemic,
Hmm.
we have COVID, you know, and which sat us all down. Producer wise, musician wise, everything. It just
Yeah. Across the board.
may not stop, maybe, but sat us down for a while.
Yeah.
And the song that you had, it came across when you sent it to me, and we went over, and I actually was able to not only have the time to do what was in my heart to do with you as creative,
Hmm.
but to be able to see this message and as a gift from you, not from me. Never this song was never about me. This song is a strictly passion project, passion of friendship, passion of talents, a passion of like-minded individuals who, in certain respects, whether you do the left or you do the right, but the focus and the goal of it is to make peace and inspire and uplift people. And every one of us believed, from the engineering to the production, track, singers, you, me, anybody that has reached, everyone believes that we can do better. So
Yeah.
again, going from the lyrics and stuff, and like, this was a great, I hate to say opportunity, because there's not there's nothing much, like the opportunity is like opportunist, and this was not an opportunist moment.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
It
Yeah.
was
The timing. It was just the
time,
timing.
timing. I had the timing of it
Hmm.
allowed me to be able to facilitate
Hmm.
your blessing.
Ah, thank you.
It allowed me to facilitate a way, an outlet for other people that were working around me, working in the circle around me, and create
Right.
an outlet to show something other than what has been presented out there of them, and the message that is in all of our hearts.
Yes.
A message of happiness, of love, and positivity, and a light. Because we all, in some respects, we are an energy, we are light. And
Yeah.
sometimes in the musical climate that we have, we're not able to express that light. We express the fun side, we express the, you know, we're doing the cool thing, whatever. You know what I mean? But we're not able to express something like this. Turning on the morning news, you know,
Hmm.
not okay, human rights stripped away. To be able to address things that are personally, and not just our own personal hearts, but in everybody, and to put it into a proper song, and just not for the money, not for the press, not for anything other than the goal of reaching people,
Very true.
goal
Very.
of reaching people,
Yeah.
and blessing ourselves by blessing others by expressing what's in our hearts. If we don't express what's in our hearts, if we don't express what we feel inside it, eat from the bad and the good,
Mhm.
it takes away.
It does. And, and speaking of the lyrics, one of the big lines is together we can win. And
Yeah.
that is such a powerful line. And And it's so true. And I was honored because somebody did a write-up and kind of um, said it was kind of like an anthem. And they mentioned We Are the World in there. I mean, I'm not saying this compares to We Are the World, but when I hear We Are the World, even now, after all of these years, it still gives me goosebumps because I remember as a kid when it came out. And so just somebody mentioning it in the same sentence as We Can Do Better, that floored me. And I was so honored to have those titles in the same breath. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Just somebody mentioning it. So it's great that We Can Do Better has made people feel better. And I appreciate that.
right. You know, dude, it's just the way you're saying it's like we can do better. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it was said in, I read that article in particular, and it did say, you know what I'm saying, like, it was close to We Are the World.
Hmm.
And that that song, taking it back to that, to fast forward to, We Can Do Better, it's the same thing. People got together for the purpose of helping.
Yeah.
So you have various genres of people.
Hmm.
Some rock star, crazy people, and you got the goody two shoes or whatever. And,
Yeah.
you got, but all in all, it's a bunch of people that get together for the purpose of not, again, not for anything other than the message. And the message of we can do better is straight up, like as we are the world, is we can do better. And the amount of people that is growing and being able to touch as it's been going along.
Hmm.
It's not a song that, you know, I want to see just go here by day, gone by night. It's something that it's a timeless piece, you know, a
Yeah.
timeless art piece that can continue to be shared, continue to be a blessing to people throughout the year, Christmas, summer, springtime, any time of year, any time or any time, literally,
Yeah.
2030, 2040, because it's that special and the amount of love and energy we put into creating the songs, even from the eager creative clashes
Uh-huh. Hmm.
in between.
Yeah. There's always part of that. There's always part of that. And I got to give kudos to you. I mean, you're the one that brought everybody together. You brought me with Jessica and with the Roni boys, and just seeing the way you work in the studio, I was in awe. I mean, we have footage of that day, and you're like right there. Jessica was in the studio, say, and you were like, no, I think you should do it this way. And she got it. I mean, you guys are all professionals, and the magic that came out of it, and even that the hook and the chorus, and you know you do magic, and that's why you're successful, and that's why you work with all of these people, and it was really a blessing to see you work. I'm not kidding. I mean, we're friends obviously, but to see what you do in the studio was like unreal, I have to say.
I can do better.
I can
um,
do better. Crack
um,
me up.
it
Yeah.
makes it really makes me, it's really special. Like I never, you never know when you're in the moment
Yeah.
and in the work, in the message, and in the job per se, but not even just that. It's just like into the song,
Hmm.
honoring the song,
Yeah.
honoring what it means to be able to be heard by other people.
Hmm.
How can we express it the right way?
Yes.
What com-
Absolutely.
what what combination of people could have the heart, have the feeling to do that and be involved in it?
Hmm. Hmm.
That's where it is. And
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing when I'm in there. I just go. It's from above, man. I just go with the heart and go with what I'm feeling. You know.
Yeah, and you do that quite. I think I just saw one of my kids come out. I'm like, Michael, can you stay in your room, please? He just was cruising back there. I'm like, can you stay out? Dad's doing a live show right now. So I don't want to ignore everybody who's joining. We have people from Maryland, Detroit, Canada. I see you there. Yeah, I see all of you. Alabama, thank you for joining. And while I'm scrolling through all the people that are watching, B, somebody did say, what kind of advice do you have for an aspiring singer? Because you know all about that. What kind of advice?
An aspiring singer.
Yeah.
Make all the mistakes. I mean,
You learn from that. You learn that way.
right. You know, you can make all the mistakes and
Yeah.
follow your follow your path, but base your path off of, people have gone before you and
Mm.
just do it better. Study the greats and do it better. Um,
Yeah.
Try to just use all of your talents, every one of your talents. Develop every one of your talents.
Hmm.
Not just singing. You can write, you
Yeah.
can dance, you can do all these things, but leave room for other people to come in because it's never just you by yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. And give it your all when you're doing it, right? I agree with you. I see somebody said, oh, about Brandon. They said, so impressive, B. You are a very good looking, talented man. Were you talking about me? Or, oh, you're talking about B. Oh,
Oh,
okay. I was like, wait, what?
oh my.
Okay. So, anyways, we can do better. I'm excited about that. But also, you also had have your song, We Are Champions, which is another great message behind it. Explain how that came about because that has done so incredibly well.
Well, We Are Champions it's from my friend and I. We were making a song together.
Yeah.
We've been friends for a long time, and we wanted to show our brotherhood, in China, and everything like that. And then we kept it in our hold for the right time to, share it. And these things are going on, and we talked about it. And it was like, and we wanted again put it out there, put the message out there, put some positivity in the world.
Yes.
Um, Add love to different spaces. The East and the West spaces at the time were unequal, it was unbalanced. So we try to add to the balance of that.
Mm.
And really like just give the brotherhood.
Yeah. Yeah. And the music video is incredible. I just love the chorus on that is so catchy. It's a beautiful one. It really is.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's true. Somebody before you came on was talking about Dance Floor.
Uh,
And that was one of your older hits, but that video
yeah,
I just put it on my in my car yesterday. It's a great song. It's so catchy and the video is awesome.
mercy me. Yeah, I appreciate that. That song is one of my favorite. Well, it was one of my favorite songs.
Mm.
I wanted to do something. When I created it, the actual creation of the song was years before it
Okay.
even came out, and it was just fun. It started off as a joke song. Like
Really?
the lyrics were a little different, and we were just having fun.
Uh-huh.
Me, Frenchie, K Biz, Carmen Cameron, it's a whole bunch of us, and Sidney Miller Jr. We were all in there jamming, having a good time, and it turned out to be that. And then when I was getting my record deal, they said they really loved that song. I said, "Ooh, okay." So we got Questlove, James
Yeah.
Porter, Benjamin Wright on the American Idol string orchestra. Went all out, and they didn't want me to redo my vocal, but I mean it was a whole lot, but it was really exciting because it was like my first joint, coming off the work.
Absolutely.
And then with this song, I was really excited about that Dance Floor classic piece, and we
Yeah.
actually I tell you, on the mix
Uh-huh.
we did maybe I was working with Katie Davis on the mix, and it was like we actually did like probably 12, 13 mixes before we decided to go with a particular mix. I
Really?
slept, yeah, I slept there at the studio in Atlanta, a Shakespeare spot. I was there, and we just sat and went through it
Ah,
till
that
it was
was really and the music video, I have to get my let me get my plug real quick. I know this is so professional, right? My phone you know how it is when you have your phone and it's going to get low on battery. So let me plug it in. This is part. I can do this because we're friends, so it's like, hey, it's all good.
conversation. This is Conversations with Marco Gonzalez.
Hey, you know what? And we keep it real. That's what
Yeah,
this show's all about. It's about keeping it real.
yeah.
So okay, a lot of your fans and people around the world are fascinated with your relationship, both personally and professionally, with the Jacksons.
Mhm.
So, let's talk about that because everybody loves, what you do with them, whether it's musically or, hanging out. How did that relationship begin?
Well,
I
my
know, people want to know.
yeah. Well, my mother was managed by Joseph when she was first starting Joseph Jackson, and
And your mother, remind everybody, we know it's Mickey Howard. She's incredible.
yeah, she's very incredible. And from there, it's gone on from there. You know, till later on, we decided to just, hey, let's just, hey, we can do this. From practicing, we used to be at Havenhurst, and we just like get on the stage and the theater and do all the songs and dances, and we actually pretending to be J5. Who didn't, but we were just doing it. It
Yeah.
was, one day, um, when I was like, one day I'm gonna do something really big with us, and I just wanted everybody to be a part of it, like it was back in the day,
Yeah.
and that was special to me, like growing up and being able to reach back and we all just stay together, stay close knit, and
Mhm.
do it together. Like that's the better thing, because you know what people say is lonely at the top, right?
Yes.
And I tell you this, and you can quote me. It's lonely at the top if you don't bring anybody with you.
Wow. That's powerful. So well said. It makes sense.
A lot of people, as they're going up and they're coming up, you know, they'll try to forget people along the way,
Hmm.
stomp them out, you know, climb over them, and not reach back for a hand. And you just don't do that. And I don't believe in doing that to anybody, let alone family and friends and anybody. Going back to we can do better. Um, some people would have just this song is very special.
Hmm.
And as I was creating and stuff like that,
Hmm.
Craig Bauer, I love you. You're my guy. You're the best.
Is he joining? Oh yeah, I love. You have to interact with everybody joining. I see.
um,
We're just talking, so I love. You can wave hi.
yeah. Okay. But it's like you don't want to. I would never want to just take a song and make the song all about me.
Mm-hmm.
Never. And even for my own songs, I try not to do it like that for my own songs. Like, we can do better. I want it to be, you know, more about Jessica, the Ronies, you, your stories, all of your stories. Because this was never, even though we're on the song together and
Yeah.
about the message, but even beyond the message about the people who are behind the song,
Hmm.
it was never meant to be to try to make it me.
Yeah.
All about me.
Yeah.
I song. I produce the song. I'm doing this. I'm pushing the song. I never want it to be that way because you don't do that to your friends. And this is meant to uplift. Wherever I am in my life, in my career, wherever I am,
Yeah.
it's like we're here together and you came up with this piece, we brought it together, and what I'm saying, things like that. But this message and everything like that is meant to say, hey, this is them.
Hmm. Yeah.
This is them. This is their heart. I'm a part of it. This is
Yeah.
them. And some people will just take it all for themselves. Take all the glory, take all the credit, run away, you know, go and downright take the song and do something else with other whole other people and
Mm.
not even, that's not the kind of world we need to live in. That's not the kind of world I want to create for myself. Because when every level of my life, whether people have stayed there or they've disappeared or whatever feeling at the moment,
Mm.
we've always been together because we always lift each other up,
Right.
you know.
that's the kind of person you are. You really don't. You're not the type of person that's like all me, me, me. You know, that's never how you've been. Wait, hold on one second, Charlie. What are you doing? I just I know everybody watching. This is what happens. They're on lunch break. It's like kids gone wild. I see people like creeping in the background. I'm Brandon. We've talked before, and I'm like, my kids are everywhere. It's like, what am I gonna do? But anyways, no. But I get what you mean. It's you know, you're not really the type of person that is like, give me all the credit. It's just not how you are, which is why you know we love you. And then I'm looking at some of the comments. Okay, this is interesting. Somebody put, and how do you respond to people like this? Because it's kind of the elephant in the room, right? It says, he's like a baby Michael, meaning Michael Jackson, but I like Brandon for him, not for his resemblance to MJ. What do you say to people who say, you look just like Michael? Like, what do you say to people like that?
Thanks. He was a sexy guy.
There you go. Yeah.
What are you gonna say when Michael and Charlie grow up? Oh, hey, you look like Marco. You know, it's all good.
Yeah. It's a compliment, right?
Of
You.
course, but man,
Yeah, you love them. So that's good. That's very good. And
what the songs are and how the quality is, because I take a lot of time in my quality of the music.
mhm,
What we're doing, we can do better. We took time into making it. Take time into seeing the sonics of it. FaceTime video calls for the video, for the visuals to make this special.
yes, yes.
That's receiving all the regular stuff is regular, but when you receive that and it's the music and the work
Hmm.
and the quality and everything that comes from all that
Yeah,
comes from the result of an upbringing like that. That is
absolutely.
quality, and that's what I'm proud of. And that's something that when people say things and then they say talk about the music, it makes me light up. It makes
How,
me light up.
yeah, I'll make you light up, you know? I mean, somebody says here, Brandon has heart. Probably my favorite thing about you. Isn't that great to know that your fans, you have such a special connection with your fans, which I think is why, you know, they adore you. Getting back to We Can Do Better's music video, I know the Roni boys are watching. You know, they actually shot that video themselves with your direction, and they did a beautiful job. I mean, talk about camera work. Not only can they sing, but they can also film. It's like,
Yeah, yeah. One-stop shop. One-stop shop. Like the way that being able to FaceTime and then going over everything and
yeah,
trying our best to schedule things, shot
I,
going to the store and stuff. We can do better. Again, you can only have moments like that with passion projects,
mm,
projects that you're really, it's about the heart.
yep, it's all about the heart. Absolutely. It's true.
Going thing talking about
Oops, I think mhm. I think your
going
phone rang.
what
Yeah.
to wear, dressing the guys. We're on the phone. We got to get this stuff. We got to get this stuff. We got to get this stuff. For the look and
Mm,
everything. It's just I really love this project. I love it. I love my songs and my projects anyway, but it's just really,
yeah.
I love this because it is your blessing. It is something that we've
Thank,
been talking about. And one of the biggest things about what I like to do is no matter if I'm in touch with you or not, if I tell you something and I want to do it and I try my best to do I want to get it done or it
yep.
won't. And
Yeah.
this is one of the things that I feel I've done right in my life and doing things for you as a friend. And music is my biggest gift to me. I can give you money, I can give you, and all kinds of stuff.
Mm,
Music is my biggest gift to you. And when I give the music, and when that is just like, that's me giving my heart. That is my heart.
yeah, I get it. And I feel that. I know that. I know that just in knowing you. I know that.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's things like that just means the world to me. And like, I can, I received this. This is I received a gift, but I have a lot of gifts.
uh-huh.
Things like pins and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
My favorite. And
Hmm.
I was having trouble with my arm and my
Okay.
for a time, from pinched nerve.
Mm.
And I received a healing blessing. I was healed, you know. One of the people, Perry Reed, Perry Reed Pebbles, she
Mm.
did it. And another fella, his name's Patrick, he did something on it too. And I'm like, good as new, and everything has been incredible. And I've
And I'm
been
glad you
really
are
serious.
feeling better. I know you were really hurting there, and you kind of like took some time for yourself, which is so important. I know a lot of your fans noticed that you started your Instagram over again and kind of restarted everything. But it's great to see you back and feeling fantastic. I mean, you look great, but it's great that you're feeling good too.
Yeah, my team was revamping and doing maintenance on my page,
Uh-huh.
per direction, because we have a
Yeah,
lot of stuff coming out,
of
and we're
course.
ready. But this arm thing, I was in a lot of serious pain,
Yeah.
no idea, and healing and all that stuff came, and I was given a gift. It's one of my, like I love these things like this mean everything as well, like small things.
That's beautiful.
I gave the Lord of the Rings, not Lord of the Rings, Lion Witch and the Wardrobe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of these things, and I like stuff like that, and I keep them with me as a token of my friendship. I like when people, and I give things.
Yeah.
It makes me very happy when I see people wear them. Like those things that are, like small things, it means you're thinking about somebody. It means you remember them. And I
Mm-hmm.
try to keep as much things as possible. I may not wear it every day, but
Yeah.
I'll, and when I see people wearing my stuff or something or listening to my music, it makes me happy.
Yeah, isn't that cool? I know you really cherish things that you receive like that. I'm reading some of the comments. That's what I'm kind of scrolling as we're talking. Somebody says hello from Savasti. She says hi, much love from Germany. Um, Somebody says that they love your dedication to your fans. They've been watching you for years, and you have true heart. Um, I hope you get on stage as fast as possible. Let's talk about that. I know that you had some plans overseas and whatnot, but with COVID, everything kind of took a backseat for a second. So, what do you have coming up? Because I know your fans are waiting for you to get back on stage.
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise when it happens. But just
Ah!
know, yeah, there's been a lot of new. I'll say this: there's been a lot of new developments on ways to perform
Okay.
to people, and then there's going to be a lot of new openings at a certain time.
Okay.
And just stay ready, because when we drop, you got to drop.
You got to be ready. Okay. Love from Paris. Love from Dubai. Somebody asked when you'll be releasing another new song. I've heard a couple of them, and I'm excited to. I'm not going to give any details because I know everything.
You're
I know
supposed.
it all. B. I know it all. I'm curious. Who would you like to collaborate with? You've worked with people like Jason Derulo. You've worked with Neo. You've worked with just about everybody there. So who's on your list?
Rihanna,
Hmm?
SZA.
Oh,
Yeah, SZA, I like her.
okay.
Oh, what you guys? Jesus, I love her. This girl so much. Snow Allegra,
Oh, okay.
a lot. Um,
That'll be fun.
yeah, I think that Snow Allegra, I think will be a really
How
good
do you,
song.
you said, what is the name? Snow Allegra?
Yeah, Snow Allegra, she's a wonderful person.
Okay. Wait.
Um,
That would be fun. What do you think of, I'm curious, Cardi B, you
Ruby
have
Rose, Cardi B.
history with Cardi B as well, but like all her new stuff. Well, first, how do you know Cardi from back in the day?
I know Cardi from back in the day with Marge and a lot of other people and Mona Scott. And Cardi was always a nice girl. She's so silly, and she wants to do music. And I was talking about making songs for certain clubs, and I was thinking that's that kind of music or different artists actually being from that background would be dope.
Right.
And be at the studio and hang out and she come to LA and she hang out with me in LA and all that. I mean, she's a really sweet girl.
Yeah. What do you think
Really,
of
it's
current
more,
music
more
now?
I like what she started to do. I like what she starts to do, and I like to see the evolution of her. I was really happy with her when I saw her on the Maroon 5. You
Oh,
know, I saw her
girls,
on,
yeah,
yeah,
girls like,
I loved her. She broke a world record with that song.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I really love seeing her in a space, in a happy space, and a class space. And she's it. And more importantly about her, what we really identify with each other is the work ethic. She a workaholic. She loves just knocking it out, and she works her butt off. And
yeah.
I don't care what any goofy person says about that girl. She's one of the most amazing people, and hard worker, and she's dedicated to her craft.
Her music is contagious. I do listen to it sometimes in the car, but not with the kids in there because I can't really play it with the kids in there. But I think music is what?
She doesn't play with her kids either,
I
apparently.
know. Like I don't play it for culture. I still get that. But I mean, hey, give her credit. She is an amazing artist, and her beats are catchy. So um, yeah. So what else? So what do you just in wrapping up? You know, what do you want to say to your fans who have just been with you for all these years, who really dedicate themselves to following you and supporting you?
Well, there's nothing much I can say because them being here for this long, they know exactly that I really appreciate them and I love them. And I thank you guys for supporting all my stuff and just standing by me. Like I've seen things where people are even trying to, small amount of people to try to criticize me and stuff, and they always step up and have my back, and I love them for that.
Yeah.
And continue to spread and support. We can do better. Jessica Jarrell and Ronnie Boyce, Marco Gonzalez, and we are champions. Look out for the next stuff. I love you guys very much.
And they can
And
find it on Spotify. They can find it on Apple Music. I mean, it's
yeah,
everywhere. So
today, I don't think we really have to say that. They'll find it wherever they want to find it. They
oh, am
know.
I up again? Am I saying I'm old? Is that what you're?
Some things don't have to be said. You
You
know,
are.
you don't need proof.
Anyways, I hear your phone's blowing up. So
Always.
be always fun talking to you, and I
Yeah,
can't wait to work with you again. And thanks for hanging out with us today.
no problem. It was great having a conversation. And next time you come on my live.
Oh, okay. Next time. All right.
I,
Have a great day. Okay, and weekend.
you too. All
Okay.
right.
Bye. Always so much fun hanging with B. Isn't that fun? We can just talk for a long time. We were on for quite a bit of time. So thanks for staying with us. And I know a lot of his fans were tuning in, and I appreciate all your comments and your questions because a lot of things are happening in the future with him, and he is just so talented in everything he does. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day weekend. Thank you as always for joining me. I'm Marco Gonzalez, and I'll see you next time right here on the couch. Take care.